Cajun, don't you start with your shit. All right, Cajun, don't you start with your shit. Like, we just got here, and here you go starting with your shit, Cajun. Anyway, what's good, y'all?
We just got here. You already yelling at the
Cajun
people.
already started talking about y'all late.
Well, you know Cajun gonna troll.
Child.
Let the troll troll, child. Let the troll troll.
What's going down, everybody, and welcome back to the Whether You Like It or Not panel for the year 2025. Damn, I ain't seen y'all since 2024.
I know, right? It's been so long.
It was a little while ago.
It do feel long though.
It do.
Just feel like it was a long time.
As y'all can see, Scotty ain't with us today because he got things going on, but he gonna be with us next week. But we got somebody better than that nigga. All right, we got his cousin. Shout out to cousin Reggie, who y'all up in there saying needs to be a part of the intro. Well, y'all can't take that up with me. That's JoJo thing.
Hey y'all, I'm so glad to be back and come have this moment with y'all. I definitely been keeping up, so we gonna get into it tonight.
I'm glad because the people been asking about you, child. They really have. Where Reggie at? Where you been? Y'all mad with him? Y'all kicked him off the island? No.
I am not kicked off the island. Yes, positive, good vibes around here. Unless we dragging somebody from Real Housewives of Potomac.
Now, before we get started, I do want to ask y'all honest opinion, and we ain't got to be in no order. I just want to know how all of y'all feel. How did y'all feel about last night's episode?
I mean, I really could have had a V8.
Yeah, the episode, but the episode ain't giving nothing. Go ahead, y'all.
No, I'm just saying I was feeling like Keisha Cole. I just wanted to be over.
Oh.
Wow, now I just want to be over. Damn.
I only act because I do have people that be like, well, y'all just always so negative. Like, this episode wasn't that bad. I mean, we learned this and we learned that. And I said, girl, that's fine. I was bored.
But what did we really learn?
We learned that shit was cut out.
We learned that was a big part.
No, because it makes, even though it does, but it doesn't make sense that Ashley is this upset with Mia. Wendy is saying I would have cleared the table. It goes to show that I read somewhere that Mia and Giselle went to production and said, take out Mia calling the girls whores.
Yeah.
I feel was the part that was missing, and it wasn't why they felt away. So it's, if y'all not finna give it to us, then why are we here?
Yeah. And the fact that we had to, I feel like a lot of people piece that together.
Yeah.
So the fact, like, it's kind of like, okay, without the blogs, we would have been looking at them like it wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying? But it actually was that deep based on
really was, right,
on the camera. So, yeah, we did need that tidbit of information. They could have blanked it out. Like, they didn't even have to, we didn't have to hear Mia call the girls whores. They could have blanked it out, but it still would have left us like, okay, well, obviously she called, something. We would have seen Giselle reaction and everything else. That would have put more things in place versus us piecing puzzles together for background shit.
I agree. They could have bleeped it out, and then at least we could have seen it. And I'm sure Giselle had a reaction that would have made us be like, "Whoa, what did she just say?" You know?
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I'm
agree.
sure she did, and that's probably why she agreed to go ahead and just have it scraped all together, because who wouldn't? And I will say kudos to Giselle, because she definitely gave the time and place. If time and place was a person, she waited until it was time for her to get on that ass.
I hear you, but it takes me back to the same with season 5 when she had that big blow up, but we didn't get to see that. Like I wanted to see her reaction. I wanted to see her get gully and real deal Holyfield about her damn churn. I would have loved to have seen that. Why can't we see the worst of Giselle? We could see it with everybody else. Why can't we see her blow up and cuss everybody out?
But I don't think that's why they took it out. I don't think it was Giselle's reaction. I think it was just the level of calling somebody's child a whore. I think was just a bridge too far. I don't think it was because of Giselle's reaction. But I could be wrong. I just don't think that's why.
Well, for me, I feel like they know that they're not going to fire Mia. You know what I'm saying? And if they aired that would take action for. You get what I'm saying? Everybody would have been like, "Oh, fire Mia." I mean, they saying that anyway, but they would have really been applying the pressure then. Because let's just be honest, whether we like Mia or not, and whether she got this whole rumor mill and all of these lies going on, she's great for TV. It just is what it is, and how Andy is, he's not getting rid of Mia anytime soon. So that would have put his back against the wall, and that would put him in the corner to have to make a decision and discipline Mia for whatever she said. You get what I'm saying?
But I mean, he could have still shown it because, I mean, let's be clear. The implication was already there.
Right.
So she was calling them whores without calling them whores. Talking about some boys in through the back alleyway. We know what you're implying. So
right.
You actually called them.
And Giselle better than me, because I'd have been like, the same way you sneaking that man in the back door with the house your husband live in.
No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade.
You know what?
The one that you're not even with now. But let's, I'm not going to go there.
The fact that they edited out, though, it's no different from them editing out the back and forth between Lisa and Mary on Salt Lake City. Because they got into a kid back and forth where I think Lisa called Mary's son an addict or something like that. And then Mary called Lisa's son the R word for
slow.
Yeah.
That worked. Yeah.
So
I'm here for it. That's my type of current on, honey. See what I'm saying?
Gosh.
That's my type of current on. I love for that shit. Scratch each other's eyes out.
But with that, now again, this is me being me. Everybody was mad. Like, why would Mary do that? But you called her son an addict. So
right.
To me, okay, well, I'm just finna. Y'all know I'm gutter when it comes to insults. So you came for mine. Okay, well, let me hit you where it hurts. I deal with the aftermath later.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Y'all know.
Nah, but I do agree with Tammy Talks. First of all, shout out to Tammy Talks. I see you, Tam.
Hi, girl.
And I do agree with Tammy. Like, those girls really don't deserve to be heard being called whore on national TV. I will agree with that because the churn don't bother nobody. So I can agree with them. Like, yeah, I ain't even finna do that to them.
And they was the main ones getting their mama together when other people would. You
know
what I'm saying?
That's
and
true.
It ain't even just about that. It's just about leave kids out of it. I don't care what age they are. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody on the cast. Them girls ain't never got caught talking about Mia.
But Mia, of course, that's a line that she would draw because look at how she's raising her children. She don't have a care for their direction or anything going on with their health mentally. All she doing is trying to keep up a storyline for a check because that's all she's been. Because that's all she think life is worth. Because of her background growing up in the orphanage. And this is no shade.
In the orphanage.
Not the orphanage.
Look, I know we gonna get there.
Not the orphanage.
But
I mean, well, that's where she was. Whenever you have multiple foster homes, child, you was living in an orphanage. And the fact that you had so damn many, child, is just more than likely proof that you was sneaking boys in the back damn room yourself, hunty.
Ooh.
That's how you got picked up at 19 by a 50-year-old.
Ooh.
Oh,
so
God.
if you want to call the kettle black, we could do that.
I mean, that or Giselle didn't even have to go that far back. Giselle could have just used all the information that Jacqueline was volunteering. Whereas you want to call my daughter whores, but you two are friends and y'all exploring y'all sexualities like me and Rob been friends for how long? We debatable, but we ain't never did
Debatable.
I'm about to say, don't let T tell it. Don't let T tell it.
Or Mia, you said that you and Jacqueline share ink, but now she's saying it was the best friend, so y'all was sharing both of them. But you want to call my daughter whore? Like it's like right that was you could have just had her right then. You ain't even got to go far back. Like you just said this earlier in the day. So the fact that you want to double,
I mean, you absolutely right. She didn't even have to go that deep. I mean, she could have went a little further back, honey. You're married because you was purchased pussy to begin with.
Ooh.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh!
Oh, I love it.
I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm for it.
If anybody would know anything about a whore or hell, because I don't know she was actually, inside the Trump Towers. She maybe was at the, the Red Bud Inn because she swears she was getting burlesque, but wasn't.
Burlesque.
Not burlesque.
I mean, at the end of it all, you started out as a sexual being in your marriage. That was the whole grounds of what your thing was built on. I just don't feel like a grown woman who has a spotty sexual past should be talking about any young women that are growing up, finding themselves and exploring life as children compared to her big grown age, because ain't she in her 40s?
To let me tell her she in her 60s with Karen, but who's to say?
I just don't think that it's a place for women that age to speak on anybody's children. But again, this is a woman that lied about having cancer. So what do we expect?
Oh, I forgot all about that.
A Chinese kitty.
Oh, I will never forget about that. That struck a nerve with me.
Yeah, I be forgetting about that. She lost so much, I don't even be keeping up.
That's what I was gonna say. She lied so much. Child.
Hard to keep up. She just kind of
she lied about the lies that she lied about, child.
Child.
40.
And I don't bit more believe. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there.
Mia Kitty.
Well,
I just like the fact that at the very end they were like, we don't care about that. Like Giselle was giving her something at the very end. I'm like, took us long enough to get here. It wasn't much.
But that was like an audience though. That was like a combination between her, Wendy, and Karen. That trio had me cracking up. But that's why I said this episode wasn't that bad, because towards the end, I cackled so many times.
And I did enjoy the impressions, especially Stacey doing Ashley. Took me out.
Yes.
I said this on my review. And I think part of the problem with the episodes are so much of it is around Mia, and none of us care. None of us are buying into the Mia story. None of us care about Mia. So when you think about the first scene was about Mia allegedly losing her kids, which we'll get to that in a second, I'm sure. And then you had Mia and Ashley. Then you had Mia and Jacqueline talking about whether they shared men. Then you had Mia again. Like, so much of the episode was around Mia. And I just think we're over Mia because, one, we just don't believe nothing that's coming out her mouth. And even if we did, it's kind of like, okay, girl, we get it. We get it. So I agree. I don't think all of the episode was a total bust, but so much of it was just about Mia. So I think that's why so many of us were like, we're bored, because it was just Mia. And I'm like, we don't care.
Sure don't. I zoned out multiple times. Child, I'm going to need the questions. T going to have to hit me with the questions so I can damn remember.
My
internet acting up. Where?
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's windy as fuck here. Okay, leave me alone.
Child. Well, for one, shout out to it being 214 of y'all, but y'all can't like.
You ain't have to yell at me like that though.
Okay.
Wow.
And then,
and really quickly, I know someone asked. I did just put Reggie's channel in the chat.
good.
Thank you.
And make sure y'all go subscribe.
Please do.
Right.
But now it's time for y'all favorite part. Y'all know that's the tweets of the week.
It's tweets of the week. Everybody's favorite part.
So listen, I had to scour the dumpsters of Twitter to find these 4 tweets.
Terrence, I sent you 2 though.
Oh yeah, oh that's what those were. I forgot, y'all.
This guy.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I did. I promise I forgot. All right, when I came back home, I went slammed to sleep. I was scrounging for these. My bad. My bad. But I did find some. So I'm gonna see what it is that we got. So first one is, yeah, Mia definitely gotta go because she got me agreeing with Ashley dumbass. #RHOP.
You ain't lying about that because when Ashley is the most rational person in the room, you know we got a problem.
Ashley was on it.
Yeah.
I was. I know that's
Ashley
right.
said,
Oh,
"I'm
leave me
here."
alone.
Y'all in the way, shut up. So we got the next one. I'm bored of all the fake Mia outrage. Mia has consistently been lying since her first season, but you were all focused on getting Candace and Wendy off the show. #RHOP. Do y'all agree or disagree?
Well,
Now,
as somebody that never gave a damn about Candace being on the show or off the show,
don't do her.
I don't know if people were focused on it, but I do think that a lot of attention was diverted and people were giving me a pass. I will say that.
I agree wholeheartedly. Team Candace and Wendy, period.
Now, really be you don't like us giving clinkety clank a whole lot. Don't give Candace too much.
Ooh.
Boom.
Well, I didn't say nothing about Candace.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Just warning.
Hey, busy.
We're busy at hey, boo.
What else? I didn't even say nothing about Candace. What I say?
Nothing. You know how you be like, don't make me light the candle. That's what that was.
Oh, because I was like, I didn't even say nothing about Candace ass. Shit.
Don't make me my cry angle. Don't make me pull it out.
Right, yeah, go on, pull it out. Go on, pull it out.
So the next one goes up for Ashley and says this might be one of her best looks. #RHOP, and I agreed. I said that in my live.
Yeah, that was one of her better looks. Yeah, you're right about that.
The girls was pulling out the confessionals. I like Ashley confessional. I even like Kiana's. I like Wendy's.
I didn't like Kiana's.
I like it was different.
Those shoulder pads looked cheap, and it just looked cheaply made. The quality was wrong. The
black one. Let's be clear. The black one, not the white one.
Oh, okay.
The black confessional look, yeah.
Because the white one, I love UK. I promise I do. I've been going up for you since the season started. But that one was a no-no. That was a no-no.
That white one remind me of what's that villain from SpongeBob? It's a villain from SpongeBob, and he got like a high, it's kind of like a high shoulder. I don't know his name, but that's what it remind me of.
It was very handmade.
Not handmade.
I mean, you could tell.
Not handmade though.
Ashley do look good. She been turning these confessionals out.
So the last one that I scoundreled up was me watching Mia cry without no tears coming out. #RHOP.
Child, we know Mia ass was faker than a damn Martin Luther King $3 bill. Child, go on somewhere.
Now at the end when they was ragtagging her, it did look like it was a.
She was crying in.
Some moisture in. So you got more moisture for the girls getting on your ass, but not because you can't quote unquote find your kids, despite the fact that in Sprinter earlier you had said that Gordon has done this trick once before, but you wasn't expecting him to pull this shit again.
Well, now listen, I'm going to be honest. I really didn't judge Mia too harshly about that. She know how Gordon is. She been with him long enough. And at the end of the day, that was just a power move. He wanted her to not have a good time on her trip. He wanted her to stop whatever she was doing. That's why he dropped the kids off with the old nanny, so that when she stopped doing what she was doing and came to his trip, came to get her kids, that he was already going on a trip having a good time, and it was just going to be aha, bitch, look at how I destroyed your time, blah, blah, blah.
This the one, y'all. Somebody was trying to figure out. That's what Kiana remind me of. Them damn shoulder pads.
I am weak.
Sorry.
Yes, really be.
I'm sorry, Reggie. You actually believe that story?
Yeah, right.
You really believe that that's what happened? You really believe that Gordon took them kids
and drove them to?
Reggie, come on now. Reggie.
So wait, y'all think she made that up?
Absolutely.
I personally do. Yeah.
So wait, she just.
I think that was. I think it was already arranged. Well, we ain't even got to the episode yet, but I believe it was already arranged.
This starts that, so we could just start it off with that. Go ahead.
All right, cool. I believe that it was absolutely already arranged. I believe that those kids, that Gordon was supposed to pick those kids up, take them to whoever house he took them to, her friend house for a weekend, a play date, and he took his ass to Martha's Vineyard. Because listen, she said that Gordon picked the kids up from Jacqueline's house, drove them 4 hours south, and then got on a plane and flew to Martha's Vineyard.
Right.
Come on now.
Okay, so
and then when she called the nanny, did you hear the nanny? The nanny was like, "Bitch, why you calling me?" She was like, "Yeah." Like she was like,
so okay, but this go back to my whole statement of people trying to make it like Mia was just such an unconcerned mom. That makes even more sense. If she plotted this up herself, of course she wasn't concerned about the damn kids because she knew what they ass was.
Right, that's the point. Right, that's what I'm saying. She did because she knew exactly where those kids were, and the reason why Gordon wasn't answering the phone is because his ass was on a flight to Martha's Vineyard. Hell no, he wasn't answering the phone. His phone was on airplane mode.
With the new coochie that he purchased.
Well, probably.
No, for real though. But then she said, remember, she said when she was on the phone, Jacqueline called the nanny's sister.
Or daughter. It was her daughter.
Because remember,
daughter.
Because remember, Jacqueline and what's her name? Mia kept saying that the nanny wasn't answering the phone. So then she called the daughter, and I'm like, why Jacqueline had to do that? Why, if this lady was in your wedding as your mother figure and everything like that, you didn't think to call her? And then why we ain't see you talk on the phone with your kids?
Right.
If you you were so worried, but you never asked to put them on the phone.
All that fake ass
crying. I did think that.
Yes, that fake ass crying. Oh my gosh. Bitch, you was lying.
Right, because your children ain't got their own phone, especially the son. You couldn't at least call his phone and be like, "Hey, baby, are you good? You where you supposed to be? Where your sister? Let me talk to her."
Exactly.
I'm not mistaken, they got iPads and iPhones, so you couldn't FaceTime through the iPad. There's probably hooked up to the Wi-Fi. Okay.
That hoe was lying. Soon as she didn't get on the phone with them kids, I said, that whole line.
So a Father Time, because that's that. So Father Time tells Jacqueline that she feels like this is just another way of him to control her, and that this is one of the many reasons why she's getting a divorce. And then she has that fake ass panic attack. Like I say, I really didn't care about that in my review. Y'all saw I skimmed right past that because I'm sorry. Both of them give stunt queen, and I still feel like her Sleepy G and her dyke looking ass booger is all playing in our damn faces. That's honestly how I feel. I don't believe that none of this shit is going on. I don't think G got an issue with that nigga. I don't feel like he got an issue with the nigga. To be real with you, I don't even feel like they really broke up for real. I feel like this is all just to keep their name talked about and buzzed about. That's really what this is giving me.
I think that's more Mia than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see her. I don't know. I don't have anything positive to say about her. I don't think that Gordon is the victim that he plays himself out to be.
He not
either. But what I do think is that Mia, this is what she lives for. She's been waiting for this moment for a minute. That's why she is so able to just spit the lies out so quickly and so unforced and so unprovoked, because she knows that as long as she creates drama, as long as she creates chaos, and as long as she can be a part of the conversation, she gonna have a flute in her hand and she gonna have a check.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be real, is Gordon really going to continue funding her? I don't know. I mean, who just knows? You get what I'm saying? Like, their whole setup is weird. It's like those feng shui parents that you used to see on the early 2000s movies, where they be like, we left a bunch of condoms in the bedroom. We're going out of town. Be safe.
But you know what they say, though? They, according to the blogs, you know, I only read the headline and I keep scrolling. But people are feeling like Gordon got his job back.
That's what they say.
So now that the money is back into play, Mia is now back with Gordon and Dumped Inc.
That's what I heard too.
It might be some truth.
You know what? I'ma ask my friend, because like I said, my friend knows Gordon's brother. And so before they got kicked out the business and all of that, she the one who told me about this whole thing. So I'm gonna ask her about if he back in the business or not. And then I'll report back to y'all.
Tell Gordon to bring his sleepy ass over here so we can interview him. He could be the first whether you like it or not interview, child. I bet he'll do it.
He sure the fuck would. Okay. He sure would.
Now, somebody asked
his brother
for season 10, would we take Mia or Robin?
I'd rather have.
Why we gotta take either one of them?
I know. Let's get somebody new. Fuck. What is Robin gonna give us? The same storyline. She opened up her job, but I don't give a damn.
They tried to give us somebody new. NECA. Y'all hate her.
Yes, that bitch was whack. Like, she was one-dimensional. All she gave us was her going back and forth with Wendy. We really didn't see anything else.
But because of her, we got Mammy Shrine from Terrence.
True.
Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for your services. And
not even thank you for that, girl. Just thank you for showing up. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. We have Stacy. We like Stacy, and we can get somebody else.
We'll keep in touch
with her dumb blonde ass.
Speaking of,
you know something? Don't get me started on Stacy because I really, 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 really like her.
Speaking of, I'm glad you brought her up because Stacy and Kiana talked about how Stacy had to go and borrow deodorant and toothpaste from Giselle's ass. And I said, Stacy, come on, Stacy. Ain't you about 50? What you mean you forgot your toothpaste and your deodorant and you got to borrow it from Giselle? See, now I see why Giselle ain't want to roommate with your ass.
Terrence, but we not going to sit here and act like we haven't gone on trips and forgot a little bit of this or a little bit of that.
Forgetting lotion, fine. Forgetting KY jelly, cool. But you left the two important essential things that you need to go on about your daily life: toothpaste and deodorant. Stacey, get your life together.
Sir, we don't need to know.
No, I gotta defend Stacey. I have to defend Stacey. As somebody who travels, as somebody who travels a lot, you have your toiletry bag. And if you run out of something while you're on a trip, or like it's that last day, you got just enough toothpaste for that last day, and you forget when you get home, it is feasible that your ass could get somewhere and not have what you need. Here's the problem that I have. Y'all are staying at this damn resort. Somebody down to the front desk got some toothpaste and some deodorant.
Yes, I agree with that. Absolutely.
I was raised by Joyce Ann. Do you understand me? It won't no such thing as after got this and after got that, because she made sure that I made sure to check all my shit before I left the goddamn house. And whatever I ain't got, I gotta go get it on my way there. I don't want to hear nothing about that. She too damn old.
Well, I'm sorry, T. That don't mean just because somebody forgot something that they was not raised right. At the end of it all, when you travel a lot and you have a lot going on, because she was going to be on the show, she is going through a divorce. We don't know what affairs she had to handle, where she was just rushing, getting her stuff together. We know damn well she ain't got no personal assistant packing up shit for her.
Right.
So let's just be honest. Like, she was in a rut. She forgot. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If I said that I needed to use some motherfucking toothpaste, bitch, at least I'm making sure that the shit correct. At least I'm making sure I'm not in the bitch face with my breath damn funky. And them hoes need to be happy with that.
And here's the thing, I'm not gonna say who, but someone close to me I know that will sit here, pack everything, go back and make sure that everything is there. I've known someone do it multiple times and forget to put something back in the bag, and then when
shit happens.
Right.
And then let me just also say this. She can't see that gay ass man don't want her. You think that she was really going to go down to the fine tooth and nail about some damn toothpaste and deodorant?
You goddamn right, because those the first two things
if
that I
she
was
can't
always
see the
taught to
damn
do.
obvious,
Wash your ass, brush your teeth, and put on something.
You got to be realistic. She ain't paying attention to the shit in front of her.
And y'all know what? I forgot my bra one trip.
And see, you got cut out from me from that. What the hell you got going on? See, they saying that because they like it. I like that.
She was happy. They could breathe.
I have forgotten stuff, so
about
I ain't tripping. I've forgotten stuff.
No, I'm saying it because I've forgotten shit at the time or two. Like, it happens. Now, am I asking somebody, oh, let me get someone? No, I'm just gonna run my ass to the stove or something, or you know. What
I wouldn't have asked to borrow.
I'd rather her do that.
Now, toothpaste, I will ask to borrow toothpaste just so I can brush my teeth, so I can go to the store. But I'm not gonna ask for deodorant. That I'm not.
Yeah,
because to me that's intimate. To me that's an intimate thing. But I will ask for toothpaste. Now I will do that.
I will do that.
So
the deodorant, we can agree on that part, but we don't know if she had time. And this is the thing. This just come from me shooting a reality show. Sometimes they just be like, we got to get this shit going. It's not all glitz and glamour like what we be seeing, where these girls, they literally have all of this shit scheduled. It be small periods of time that you even have a moment to yourself to even eat. Because let's be real, that's why when those fights break out at those dinners, it still be some girls still swallowing their food because they ain't ate all damn day. I'm just being honest with you. So we don't know if she even had time to run anywhere. Now, what I can say is she should have went to production and been like, y'all need to get me some shit, because at the end of the day, it's production's motherfucking job to make sure that the talent have everything that they need and that they're comfortable. Point blank, damn period. It's undisputable. That's your job. Also,
so I'm finna pull a Stacy. I'm finna share this. It's a funny story. So when I was stationed at Fort Bragg, it was the first time that I've gone to a combat training center. I honestly thought that I had everything. I had everything packed except for my pick. So I'm out in the field. My hair is natural. It's starting to nap up. So the only thing I could do was take a plastic fork and pick my hair out.
With the plastic fork, though,
right?
No, it gets better, because then we get done with the training program, like training exercise. I finally get cleaned up. We go to the PX. I should have just waited till I got back to Brad, sat in the chair, and I said to Leah, I'm not gonna say what her ethnicity was. I'm like, I just need you to clip my ends. My platoon sergeant is sitting across from me. He sees that my hair done went from this to this. Ain't say shit, just looking at me fucking crazy. It wasn't until she spun me around that I'm just like, you know what? You. But
well, you already should have known better. So when you saw she wasn't, what you needed her to be.
But had I not forgotten my pick, I wouldn't have needed to do all of that. So again, I had all my toiletries. I just left my pick back at Fort Bragg, and I was at Fort Polk, Louisiana. So it happens, Terrence.
Chabu.
It just
Shout
happens.
out to CFC. Thank you, baby. All right, let's normalize being the Dawson, making sure you got your shit, because that's what we was taught.
And that is true. But also, let's normalize not making internet shit reality, because the internet has fucked up reality a lot with people just being human. Like, motherfuckers act like you can't cook in your own damn house without wearing some latex gloves. Bitch, I ain't never putting on latex gloves to cook for my family, period. If I own a damn catering company, I'll put some gloves on. Everybody act like they put the UAV light on their damn face before they go to bed and it's all moisturized and they got that ain't real damn life. People forget things. Shit happens. I get that we was raised for certain things, but I'm not gonna hold her hand to the fire for that. She could have did better, but it just was what it was. I don't think it was that big of a deal.
Now, that lets you know how sorry this episode was. We just spent the last 20 minutes debating about deodorant and toothpaste. Child, go to the next scene.
Because y'all know how we do it. That's why. Anyway, we're going to move on since the principal right here told us to move on. So Kate talks about her relationship with Greg. Did y'all care?
No.
Well, don't speak all at once.
Wait, who talked today? You said Stacy. You said Kay talked about her relationship.
Kay was talking about her relationship with Greg. Why y'all don't like talk about her relationship with Greg?
Because that's all she ever talk about. We never see her talk about anything outside of that motherfucking man.
Right. Last season, she talked about her salon and she talked about other stuff. She don't talk about shit else. We ain't heard nothing about that salon all season. She ain't got no new products. She ain't running no facial specials. She ain't doing shit.
Well, do y'all think she still got the salon?
Yes.
Well, she was trying to close that contract with her spa or whatever that was that she was doing. She showed us some of her business. She showed some of the business that she do with her man. You know,
this season right there, she did.
We don't care.
No, she don't know. That's her man's business that she helped him with.
Yeah, but she showed some of her business too from her spa when she was trying to close that contract, and she was letting us know what her plans was for the spa. Y'all just didn't care about it. Let's just go ahead and call it what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember
that.
You right. We probably did just glance over that shit. Don't you?
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all definitely
did. I don't remember that. Was that last season?
No, that was this season.
I know that she said that it was on autopilot, so that's why she be putting all of her focus into Greg's business.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'd be like, I don't give a damn if your shit is in autopilot. You have a platform. You're promoting his business more than you're promoting your own.
But you got to also keep in mind she getting a check from his business too. And if his is
how's she getting a check from his business? She ain't getting no check from his business.
I thought she worked.
Yeah, I thought she worked with him.
She is not on nobody's damn payroll. She didn't girlfriend pay.
Employee.
She is getting girlfriend pay. That means that she might get a bag every once in a while, get some dinner and some good dick. That is what she's getting paid.
Oh hell no! Okay,
you know that for a fact though.
I could have swore she said she wasn't getting paid.
Yes, I do, Reggie. Yes, I do.
Because she said he think he my boss.
The Salvation Army is a non-profit organization, and all of their employees get paid, so that have nothing to do with it.
What? I didn't say nothing about no Salvation Army.
No, I know you did. They did in the comments.
Oh, you talking about that? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say she not getting a 1099, nor is she getting a W-2. Next.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
She
is not on nobody's payroll. Absolutely not.
I'm surprised that parents want to talk about this though.
I mean, but if your man business ain't doing as good as yours and he's supposed to be the provider, ain't you gonna want his business to come up?
No. This is the issue that I have.
Moving the goalpost, Reggie.
She wants to get married. She wants that ring. She's auditioning to be his wife. She is promoting his business, wearing his t-shirts on the screen and shit. She's cooking, she's cleaning, and all these things.
So what else if she's trying to get a ring is the fuck she's supposed to be doing?
Right. It maybe she's doing that because maybe that was the only way he will allow him to be filmed on the show. Because you remember she said that he won't too gung-ho about even being up here filming anyway. So do you think he was probably like, well, I'll come if you wear my company shirt or something like that? You know what I mean?
But like I said, she's auditioning to be a wife. And it seems like he is not really interested in her. I don't like his attitude. They have two different ideas of what a relationship looks like based on what Kiarna said, because she already said it's so strict and he wants me to be a traditional wife. She's not a traditional wife. She young and turned, and he trying to change her. It's so it's like, girl, what is all it is? And you feel like it. Remember, she said he don't like to be on the show, and she feels like he's not really supporting her the way that she would like him to. And just like I said, at that moment, you should have took that motherfucking collared t-shirt off that got his business logo on it and stop promoting his shit.
But Sakina,
I mean,
let me ask you this. Would you rather have a Greg who doesn't want to be on the show, or would you rather have a Joe Gorga that lives to be on the show and that has to steal the spotlight from you?
That don't matter because I ain't going to be on reality TV no way.
I know that's right.
Don't apply to me, baby.
I mean, I get it. I don't think that she wrong for supporting her man. That's just about how relationships work. Sometimes you're going to give and not receive. No, that's just what it is. Sometimes you
you moving the goalpost. Nobody has a problem. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Really be.
Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes you're going to give and you're not going to receive. It's not going to always be pitch perfect. Sometimes you're going to look at that other person and be like, how I even end up with you? That's some bullshit. That don't always mean, because that's going to always be a factor in your relationship. And that's what's wrong with this society and this generation now. They hop in these relationships, and as soon as some shit come up they don't like, they scream into the rooftops, running to the next dick that's going to do the same damn thing. You have to figure out, I'm going to let you have it, but you have to figure out what it is that you're willing to put up with. And yes, I get about it all being fair, but again, back to being in a real relationship, it's not going to always be fair. And if you think that it's always going to be equal, always going to be fair, always going to be right, the best option for you is to stay single.
So what I was saying was, I don't think that's you didn't move the goalpost, because I don't think that's what this started with, us saying she hasn't shown us her business. And you brought up her supporting her boyfriend's business. I don't have a problem with her supporting her boyfriend's business, but that's not what we were talking about. We were talking about she hasn't highlighted her business. That's all we were saying.
That's what the original premise of the conversation was. But once we started talking about her reasonings for how she shouldn't have been promoting her boyfriend's stuff, that's when I went into that. I get it, but we on the panel, so it's an open discussion. So that was what I addressed. But I don't think that that's wrong. I don't think that that's not an insight to her, because that's a part of her life. I get what y'all saying, that y'all wanted more personable things strictly for, her. And I get that too. I do too. I don't think that she's fully shown herself either. But I do feel like there's still room there, and I don't think that she was just 100% lost cause this season.
Okay, so I'm gonna give my last little, tidbit on this.
Okay.
From what we see on TV, this relationship is very one-sided. It's Greg's way or no way. Kiarna is the one that seems to be making all of the changes, the adjustments, and everything else. She's moving into his house. They're building a house together. She's supporting and promoting his business and all these things. Like I said, she wants to be married. She's doing all of this so she can get a ring. But she's giving him everything. And it seems like he's not giving her much of anything. Because,
yeah,
I mean, outside of what? His bare minimum support on the show, that's all that that's the only thing we see him doing and for her. That's not enough. She said out her mouth, that's not enough.
no, and that's true. And I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying that we seeing one portion. We don't know what happened before then.
We also don't see them really having a good time together. Anytime we see them film,
but that's now
her about something. He's on to her about something. And when she talks about him, it's like she's trying to sell him on us. Oh my gosh, my man. Great.
No, I get that, but I'm saying we didn't start off. We didn't start off with a relationship. So I don't feel like we've seen enough. I feel like we've seen enough to say, okay, it looked like it could be one-sided, but I don't feel like we know enough about their past to know how the relationship was to bring her to this point to where she feels like she should deal with this stuff.
Can I be honest? I do kind of agree with Reggie on that. Only because we really have not seen that much of their relationship. We saw like a couple pieces, and then y'all cussed that nigga out. So it's just, like, you know, I do understand what Reggie's point is when it comes to that. It's like we haven't really seen everything.
I get it, but like, and maybe I feel like because I can resonate with what she's saying, like especially when she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm more of like the fun, like outgoing type of person, and he's very strict and all of that." I've experienced that. So I'm like, girl, there's a lot of things in Greg that I see. And that's why I'm like, hey, you need to get the fuck out of there, Kiana. Like, I literally see me in certain situations in her interactions with Greg. Like, girl, no, get the fuck out of there. What is you doing? And then she gave us a little bit more backstory and insight into their relationship. They're only two years in. And she said that first year they was clashing. If y'all clashing in the first year, and then here y'all is in the second year, and from what we see, we're now entering y'all second year, and a lot of the audience, we're not impressed.
So then why and I hate to do this, but if that's the case, then why should it be all on Greg? Shouldn't Kiana take some type of responsibility for still standing some shit when she's having questions? Because I get the people that's like, well, if it's all of that, then why is you buying a house with the nigga and so on and so forth? Like, so I get it from both sides. I ain't trying to take nobody's opinion away. I swear I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to either. I get exactly what Sakina is saying, and it is valid. You know, at some point, you have to stand up and you have to have that self-respect for yourself. I just know that because I've seen marriages that have lasted for 30 years and the shit was not pretty all the time. There was some times where that woman or that man in that marriage was one-sided or just thought about themselves or they had a rough patch. But then bringing up the fact that they have only been together for 2 years, that is a lot. But then again, 2 years, because let's just be honest, what relationship have we ever seen that was people was together for 2 years and those 2 years was just, there was nothing. Everything was so great. The communication was amazing because it's only been 2 years. So there should be no problems. It's been 2 years, not 2 weeks. Something is going to pop up within that time. And the only reason why I'm saying this is because I'm starting to experience a lot more Black couples that are being together, that are good together, that experience things, and that don't mean that their relationship is dirt. They just are having a rough time. That person may be going through something personally that they have not shared with their partner for whatever reasons, or you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that goes into it. And that's why I'm very particular about my space when it comes down to talking about being in a relationship, because people say they ready to do it. But once they get there and it's not all it's cracked up to be, because this is a thing, I know that I can be a lot to deal with. I know that I'm not always good. I know that I could be mean as hell. I know that sometimes I'm very opinionated. I always got something to say about something. I know I can nag sometimes, but guess what? There's so many other good things about me that makes that person want to still be with me. So it can be that way or vice versa. And if that person that I choose to be with looked at me in those moments and been like, this is so bad, I don't want to be with him, blah, 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 then I would be crushed, because it's like, you didn't even fight for us. You got upset, you saw something you didn't like, and you ran. And that just be my only thing. People run a lot these days. And I think that she just trying to show that she can stay down, and not stay down to be a fool, but weather the storms. And yeah, I get that that's not her husband yet. You know what I'm saying? But you got to have those moments to get to that. Now, I'm not saying that if this becomes or continues to be a thing, that she shouldn't look into other things, especially with that not being her husband, because the thing is, without the ring, that devalues it a lot. And people can say what they want to say. If you get with me and we get in love, I'm going to have that paperwork on your ass. I'm not going through all of this to not have shit if something happens. Period. Because you can have a power of attorney. See, this is people who don't know their rights and don't know the laws. You can have power of attorney. You can have so many other things in writing. And guess what? Just because it's in writing does not mean that who you wrote that out for, it's going to automatically go to. There's so many loopholes within that, to where I could have wrote a will out and my mom could still come and be like, nah, this is what it is. And guess who it's going to go to? Her. So I need that paperwork on your ass, period. And so it's not just always about the surface of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like Greg is an asshole. That was one of the first things that I've noticed when I first saw him appear. But I just need a little bit more context. I need to see more into their relationship before I say just leave, because a lot of the times when we open up a story with just that one side of the story, our eyes is going to see what it sees. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have a connection with Greg. Greg isn't a part of the cast. You know what I'm saying? Yes, CFC, and that's why you should most definitely stay single, because if you think you're going to get married and there's no storm for you to weather, baby, I don't know what dream world you living in. That just is the reality of it. And that's for any relationship, even friendships, even your siblings, even your parents. It's going to be storms, baby. And I get pissed off at my mama plenty of times. I done got pissed off at my siblings plenty of times. And it was never, oh, I ain't never talking to them bitches again. I love them. And that's the thing I think that's missing today. People don't get in relationships and look at that other person like it's their other half. It's just some nigga or just some bitch. It's not their family. And if you ain't family to me and I ain't family to you, we can't be together.
God for these times.
Well, at least we found something interesting to talk about. And then, yeah, I didn't shut him up because y'all don't run my damn chat. We'll move on when I say we gonna move the hell on. This is my church app.
Blue?
Okay,
all right,
and guess what? Yes,
I'm the
I kept it
pastor,
up.
I'm the elder, I'm the
I'll
priest.
go
I
back.
cut the lights on and off, and I throw y'all asses the hell up out of here. All right? If you don't like it, get the hell out.
All right.
Now, y'all know
right
I'm cool with that. Don't come around here trying to rush my goddamn chat, girl. We'll move on when I say we finna move on.
Amen.
Now we'll move on. So, Giselle asked Karen about the list that she gave to Uncle Ben's about their marriage and to make their marriage better.
I don't want to talk
yada.
nothing about.
Y'all don't want to hear nothing about Ray going downtown on Karen like SWV. That's the way to her love.
Greg, look, we still stuck on that. What's that man named Ray? Is not going downtown, bitch. I don't care what nobody say. Karen couldn't even get the shit out right because she knows she was lying. And she was trying to
either way it goes, she talking about she don't go downtown. That's why he was talking to them damn mermaids in the pool.
Yeah, we can keep on moving right on. Right on.
Yeah,
But you love Carrie. You ain't happy that she.
right. You ain't supporting your girl.
Right. You should be happy.
Listen, I don't want to. First of all I gotta say is if you're not giving, don't expect to receive, and that's all I got for that.
My girl really B said she give and receive.
Not Ray can't bend anyway.
No,
but he can damn sure sit down. He can sure sit down. He ain't got the bend for her to do that.
Please.
Ray don't have the neck stability for all. Y'all is too much.
And that's why she need to just let him lay down and put it in his face.
Ooh,
okay, yeah. See, now I agree with Really B. We can go on ahead and move on. Like at that point, yeah, I agree with Really B.
Told y'all.
We can move on.
Exactly. See, prosperity. They said exactly what I said. Prosperity.
So Jacqueline tells Ashley what happened with Father Time and the churn. Ashley says that if had it been her, she would have went on ahead and left to see about her children. Like, it's no way that she could have been able to stay a lollygag with everybody if she heard that and don't know the safety and the whereabouts of her kids. And again, I do agree with Ashley. That's another reason why, Father Time, if you go come up here with these stories, you got to think it all the way through. You didn't think this all the way through at all. Anyway, I already talked about Ashley's all-white confessional was tea. So then Ashley asks Father Time about the situation, and she feels like she's just deflecting and trying to take some heat off of her. That's really what she thinks is going on here. And she brings up what she said about Giselle's daughters, and she was like, listen, if you can't take accountability for that, then I don't know how to show up for you. And she said, well, don't show up for me. Okay, because Father Time is super gluing her ass on that heel of what she said about her daughters. So and then Stacey feels like at this point, everybody just turned Father Time down. So what y'all think?
Honestly, as far as Ashley is concerned, she might be right, but I don't receive it. Bitch, you set your ass on this show for all of these seasons and let your friends be the same type of bitch all of these motherfucking seasons and say and do all types of crazy ass shit, and you ain't never try to hold nobody damn hand to the fire, especially them green eye bandits, and make them hold accountability for anything. You was right there for the mess. Like Nicki Minaj said, going down there lugging your damn breast milk to be messy for some camera time. And now all of a sudden this season, you want to turn over a new leaf and be some bitch that you ain't. Girl, shut the fuck up. Y'all know I don't see it for Ashley. She's a fucking hypocrite. Point blank. If you was that damn concerned, you would have been that fucking concerned all the other seasons ago. I ain't hearing that shit.
What?
Well, I just feel like it kind of goes back to what Sakina said. Once you put it in context of what Mia actually said, I definitely understand why Ashley feels the way she feels, especially since Ashley don't believe nothing that Mia said about them kids being missing, child. She ain't believe that story. She ain't buy it.
Not one bit.
Well, when she is feeling some type of way because let's just be real. Mia is taking her place as the messy bitch on that show. So she want to get to the bottom of it. Somebody can lie better than me, because let's not forget Ashley was the queen of damn lies before Mia made it.
True, she was.
Yeah, she see her spot getting knocked out because Mia is doing it and doing it well, whether we like it or not. And at the end of the day, I don't feel that this huge concern is so genuine. It's not. It's just like those situations, when a person is just like, this is what I should feel, or this is what I should think. So this is what I'm going to feel, think, and say, because this is what it should be, because that falls in line with the code of ethics. That's really all it is for her at this point. But I don't see enough change in Ashley. Like, you still lying about what you got going on with your ex-husband, and now you paying a man to be your boyfriend. Like, girl, shut up.
Dear Jesus. Giselle says there's no excuse for what Sleepy G did, but she has not a damn ounce of sympathy for what she got going on because of what she said about her daughters. And I agree with that.
Yep.
No, because pretty much I can empathize with what's going on, but I have no sympathy for you since you want to sit here and do this about my kids. I don't care about. I was gonna say something else, but I don't care about yours and their well-being.
Because I would have been like, it's better for my daughters to be hoes than raising my kids in a hoe house.
Ooh. Catherine said she was in a orphanage.
Not a orphanage.
Well, from the looks of it, she been selling that kitty since she was a minor.
Oh, Jesus.
Because if Gordon found you at 19, you ain't just start swinging on the pole and spreading that cat then. You been doing it.
Okay, look, we not finna act like Mia's favorite song wasn't Uchi Wally.
So then that just means you don't have any room to say anything about anybody, child.
No, wait.
Or anybody being a hoe, period.
Wait,
you a hoe.
Up and be like, did you just say that? Oh, that was fun.
Oh, yeah, she definitely taught Jacqueline how to sell it, baby. She ain't good at it, but she taught her.
So the ladies go down to a damn rum bar, and then Karen says that she doesn't have to be sober. She's just not drinking around them bitches. Karen, I'm gonna leave you alone. All right.
Wait, really? Because you was the main one saying, I bet you her ass be tossing the back when she at the house. You the one that said that, Terry.
Yeah, I said that. But see, when I said that, really being all them got hot with me and told me I need to shut the fuck up and mind my own damn business. So that's just what I'm gonna do.
But I thought you mind the business that pay you, and her being drunk says she a concubine pays you, right?
Yeah, and I made good money.
Why are you trying to encourage him? He leaving Karen alone. Let him leave Karen alone. Why are you trying to encourage him?
Y'all know what?
Wait.
I like
we bully every.
Sabra. Is it Sabra? Sabra Hardy. Highlight her comment. I just learned a fun fact the other day.
What, that one?
That a 304 is a hoe.
Oh,
yeah.
You know why? You're too young to understand 304. You too young, and I get it.
Wait, really? Sakina, how old are you?
I'm 31.
She should know that.
I don't know nothing.
Because 301 started during the pager days, and her ass ain't never had no damn pager.
Oh.
Don't jump on me in the comments because I see already.
Yeah, y'all leave my chocolate goddess alone now. I will come in the comments.
Okay, I'm young, but like, yeah.
But
not you young. Yeah.
I'm not in my 20s no more, but I'm still a baby.
That part.
That was the beeper language, girl. You don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I said, oh my gosh. I know that's the first time I seen it. Outside of the video I watched.
Really be that reminds me of when I got your message in my beeper that you want to do everything I like.
Right. Okay.
So the ladies play a game where they impersonate each other, and y'all seem to win up for that. I was bored.
I did.
I mean, they didn't do nothing for me. It was all right. It was whatever. I feel like they've done that before.
Funny with the dances. Baby Shark, get out of here.
So Ashley says that there was talk back in the day that Ink was the person that Father Time and Jacqueline was running around there with, and then Jacqueline was saying, "Oh no, I have never done anything with Ink, not at all. There was never anything done. Yada." And then Father Time turns around and says, "Well, they didn't necessarily have intercourse. It was just like foreplay because we was all in the shower." But that's just my whole thing. Like, so y'all can't keep a nigga to yourselves. Like, y'all got to share y'all niggas. So my question is, did y'all do the same thing to PP? And then the man named PP, the one that she pregnant by now,
Yeah.
did y'all share him too? Because that's the vibe that I get. Like, it just gives whoever it is that y'all got, you got to share with each other first.
It ain't fun that the homie can't get none.
That's nasty. Like, and then y'all sitting around here putting lifetime expectations on these niggas, and then it don't work.
Yeah.
But is it me or am I the only one that caught that Mia said we never did anything sexual, but we did have foreplay because we were taking a shower together? That is sexual, you dumb bitch.
Exactly.
They're weird. They're weird. And it's not because they sleep with each other or whatever, you know, I'm all here for the community, baby. But in their situation, and I said this in my review too, it's like, especially with Jacqueline, she always has to like piss on her territory when it comes to Mia. And it's not one of those things where you get jealous because you see your friend bonded with somebody else. It's more like Jacqueline always has to bring up the fact that she was sexually interacting with Mia. And it's like, why do you always have to pull that out of your hat? You saying that you got WAP, then you go and be like, yeah, Mia knows.
Mia knows.
Mia knows. Like everything, every time she's talking about sex, Mia can tell you. Yeah, me and Mia, that like, girl, why is that always something? Like, nobody cares that y'all had sex, and I wish that the girls.
Ain't nobody asked. Nobody asked.
Nobody asked. Nobody.
So do y'all agree with Father Time when in her confessional she said she wished Jacqueline would just shut the hell up?
I don't believe that.
I wish she would shut the hell up.
Exactly.
She the one that started this.
And
she hadn't said nothing,
grinning. She be grinning that whole time with Jacqueline doing all that. She like doing all that.
Because again, she lived to be the topic. It don't matter if it's good or bad. And she gonna put that out there so that she can be weird bitch.
Exactly. So her fake, I wish she would just be quiet, girl. All that shit is fake. Because if that's the case, you would shut that shit down. Tell her to be quiet in the moment.
First off, you told Jacqueline to say that.
Listen, right? She gonna listen to whatever you say. So if you say don't say shit about it, she gonna fall right in line. But instead, you be eating the shit up right with her, and ain't gotta be eating each other's coochies.
Well, I can't wait to see how next week play out because Mia, y'all put a lot on Jacqueline when it come down to how Jacqueline be so territorial over Mia and her coochie, but it looks like Mia is very territorial come next week because she upset that Ashley got to get her little munch.
Over it.
I noticed that about the Real Housewives girls. When they got to munching on each other, they be like, they kissed. Oh no, bitch! Y'all did more than kiss.
Ashley is fucking with Mia. Because first off, I'm not saying Ashley don't care about her children, but for her to say at the table, "Oh, I'm gonna go and call my kids,"
right?
That was
intentional. That was intentional.
That was.
And now you going out of your way to sit here and kiss Jacqueline so it can get back to Mia. Ashley know what she doing. It took you a minute to find some type of a storyline, but you know what? I'm here for it. Fuck.
I'm not gonna give Ashley too much because we've definitely seen her on FaceTime with them kids on trips and stuff. So I'm not gonna give her too much when it comes down to it.
Her way to announce it after Mia had already said, "Don't show up for me." Then.
Oh but yeah, that was for Mia. That was definitely for Mia.
At the end of it all, she tried to be messy. She do have her kids back. You know, she stayed checking up on them on her trips, like Sakina said. But we're not going to sit here and act like she, you know, motherfucking Mary Poppins and she America's #1 mom. Because she ain't. Not that dysfunctional ass bullshit she got her kids living in.
I just say, yeah, she seems... I ain't going to give... Like, on camera... Yeah, it seemed like they both do like equal work. Just her and Ashley, they both be making food with the kids and everything else. But yeah, Mia, she don't know how to handle her kids as far as like all the mess. She don't know how to be messy and keep the kids separate.
Cause to be honest, it's only a few of them on here that if I had to choose a different mom growing up, that would be my damn mom.
Ashley was definitely being shady after Mia snapped on her in Robin's hat store. At first, I was like, "What?" They was in a hat store.
I would rather not have Mia nor Ashley as my mom. CFC. Give me Wendy. Give me Giselle.
Nah, I want Giselle as my mama or Karen.
You know, because Ashley, yes, she might be doing a good job with her sons, but it's the fact that she had kids with a fucking predator.
Ooh, dear Jesus.
And that is what I can't. That is what I cannot get behind. Gordon is gonna be on the next Summer House Martha's video.
Not
Summer House Martha's video though.
Yeah, but it's so hard. But okay.
What? Somebody said I'm high as hell because I thought the background was flying witches.
Yeah, you hide in giraffe nuts, girl.
No, bitch.
Put that blood down, honey.
I was on Roasted Review Live. This is probably like maybe 2 weeks ago or whatever. Somebody in the live gonna say, "Why the tree drunk?" That shit was so funny to me.
Man.
Like, why is the tree jiggling?
Because my fan was blowing on my tree. Don't y'all come for my Christmas tree. See, that's why I don't decorate like that. Because y'all always got some shit to say.
That shit had me cracking.
They talk about my tree too, T. They talk about my tree too. Fuck
See? I got no time for y'all.
Bringing backgrounds on it. It's like, what is that? Why is the tree shaking?
Anywho, Wendy had the ladies change clothes down to the restaurant before dinner. I didn't understand that. I'm not changing in no dirty ass restaurant bathroom, girl. But I guess I get it. Instead of going all the way back to the resort,
they ain't had time to go back. That's all that was.
Exactly. They was 2 hours out. Don't forget that.
Girl, change on the bus, not the bathroom. That's what we did in band, girl. We changed on the bus. I know how to do it. I was used to it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Father Time was setting up a booty call with her ugly ass booger when she touches down the hot Atlanta, and everybody was confused about that, especially Ashley, because Ashley thing was, I mean, when the first thing you would do is when you leave here is to go check on your kids, considering that you had that whole situation happen to you, and dick is on your brain. And I know some people felt like the ladies was kind of nitpicking, but I don't. I go see about my kids first, and then I get some dick later.
Yeah, shit. The fuck? She keep hollering how what's his name? Gordon is a manic. He's having another episode. Blase la la la. So then he goes in his manic state and takes your kids 4 hours away, and you don't want to go lay eyes on them? You rather go get some dick?
Because she knew where them kids were all along, and it was never no manic situation, child.
So Stacy FaceTimes Madam Tajay Everlasting, and she finally sees him without his shirt on, honey. And it made her panties all wet, and she got all hot and horny. But it's like, for what, girl? Because she ain't gonna give you no dick.
He said, "What's up, cuz?" He said, when she called, he said, "What's up, cuz?"
I swear to God, I missed that. I didn't hear him say.
Hold on. Hold on. Can I address something, please? Can I please address something?
Yeah.
Because I've seen a couple of y'all dropping this in the chat. So please let me address something. This situation with what happened on last night's episode has absolutely nothing to do with Jacqueline's sister. Can we please leave that to the side? That is a very unfortunate situation, and we're going to leave it over there. Please stop trying to make it seem like one has anything to do with the other. It does not. It does not. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. You heard what the principal said, honey. I ain't got nothing to say. We're moving on.
Wait, I just got a quick question because I need some context. What happened with Jacqueline's sister?
I'll tell you offline. I'm not going to discuss it publicly.
Okay.
All right. So Stacy brings up Kiana's court case and how things is going with that. So Kiana explains that she's suing Nora, and she's gonna be all over her like white on rice. She don't give a damn if she got the money, don't got the money, if the husband got it, the dog got it. Somebody gonna get her damn money, and somebody gonna pay for what she did to her, and that's point blank period. I myself am just like, I mean, I guess if that's what you feel like you want to do, but maybe I'm ignorant, but I just get tired of people coming up here proclaiming about where they from and they know how to fight and they do this, that, thing, and the other, and then they go to run to the goddamn precinct. But I mean, I guess, Kay, like it's your face, and she did something to your forehead, and you care about that, and you want her to pay for that, I suppose. But you already whooped the ass, like, and you did. You whooped ass, Kay. It ain't like the laws, so you won't hand it.
So what better way to have somebody pay for it than to have their ass tied up in litigation?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm with Kiki.
I be all up in court, girl. I don't whoop your ass.
I don't care how you pay for it. Get on the pole. Go get you a second job. I don't care. Go and get you an Uber. I don't care how you pay for it. That's not my business. That's not my concern.
And I'm sorry, when you come for me, I'm going to take you for everything. I'm going to beat your ass and I'm going to run them pockets. Sorry.
Okay. And say that again. Yeah.
Please, I ain't got time for all that. I just wear your ass out. That's all. That's what you did.
I mean, but she did, but that wasn't enough money
because they said she did. Then they say she did, or her husband got a business or something like that. So, she got the money.
She got the money, and that's my whole thing. My whole thing, T, is I get what you're saying, but people, it shouldn't be no limits when people come fuck with you. Deborah wanted something, and she found it.
She did.
Word.
And that's that.
I mean, I guess, but y'all know how I grew up, honey. We don't go to no goddamn court. I was just gonna fuck you up. That's just.
I mean, but she not going to the police. She not going to the police like she was.
And then she going to the courthouse.
Yeah, but she beat her ass first. It's not like she ran and got a restraining order and was like, I need protection from this bitch. She beat her ass right there where she stood, and she was like, now after I beat your ass, bitch, I'm finna press charges and you gonna pay. I don't see the problem, T. I'm sorry.
I ain't saying this issue. She got the right to do what she want to do. I'm just saying what the hell I wouldn't do if it was me, because I just ain't got no time to be all tied up in no damn court.
I mean,
now had I lost or something like that, then that's different. I'm gonna take you for every goddamn thing you got.
Terrence, we know that because even though you wasn't friend or cool with Mellow Mellow, you did one video with the headscarf on telling her that you would call your good girlfriends and y'all can go ahead and roll up. We know.
Ain't no goddamn cops. We is the cops. You understand? That's how that was. How I was. Well, ain't no cops. We are the cops. But I get y'all. I ain't mad with her for doing it. Trust me, y'all not can't stand it, boy.
Peace bond type. So yeah, for the viewers, keep that in mind. I don't mind dropping the 75 for that peace bond, which is not a restraining order. It's just a sheet of paper. That meaning, if I see you, I have the grounds to fuck you up.
Ain't that something? So Wendy says that Karen and Giselle operate like a 50-year-old couple. I agree.
Child, when Giselle ordered Karen's food for her, I was done.
I mean, but that's how they are. I like their little relationship. I like
they really do like each other. They really do like each other.
To be honest, I like them better being friends than arguing. Honestly. I like seeing Karen and Giselle better being friends and getting at everybody else versus them getting at each other. I could prefer that better.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree.
Frenemies, like they still take their jabs at each other, but it's real
light. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's fun shade and not malicious.
Shout out to the fun shade.
All right, we almost done, y'all. So Father Time tells the ladies what happens with her kids. The ladies feel like hold on. Yeah, the ladies feels like she should be more worried about her kids and blah 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 blah. And what Sleepy G did to her wasn't okay. Karen talks about how she felt when her ex-husband did that situation to her oldest son Brandon. That again, I was confusion. I didn't know Karen was married before. I said, you was married before, Karen? Where the hell I been?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I ain't know that.
She mentioned it before.
Well,
she did mention it before.
Well, I could believe it, Karen. Okay, now I'm just gonna leave it at that. But Karen, you did the right damn thing.
Not too much.
Karen, you told her right. All right. And I really believe that's the reason why Father Time feels the way that she feels, because she knows that she's fucked up. And she knows that they not buying or believing none of this. And they keep digging in her ass about it because it's involving her children. And I just believe that's what it is. She's just embarrassed. And so she's lashing out at all of them. That's what I feel like going on here. But that's your fault, Father Time, for coming up here with all of this fake, phony ass storylines that don't make no sense.
Exactly.
I'm here for what Karen said, because I mean, something similar happened with my cousin. My cousin's, children's, all of her children got, daddy. But the first one, not to put her business out there, but baby daddy was on some stupid, grabbed the kid, and rather than us we was teenagers, rather than us take the bus to go roll up on him, we had to walk there because she needed time to cool the hell off, because had we not, she fight. And by the time we got there, she like, "No, Tank, you stay your ass outside." Because had I went in there, it's one of those where, long story short, we went and we got my godson, her child. So I'm saying that to say, like, if you were really concerned, I got it. She getting paid. It's a show. If you cared that much and time was ticking, what was stopping you from getting to your children?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I know parents where, no, I need to physically touch my children. I need to see them eye to eye. Fuck this phone. So that's why that threw me.
Well, that was when Jacqueline decided to take up for Mia, and then all of them shut her ass down real quick and told her to shut your ass up and sit your ass down somewhere, because we ain't trying to hear nothing that you saying. And then that's when Father Time says, well, we're supposed to be here celebrating liberation, but I don't feel any liberation at this table. I just feel like y'all some miserable bitches. And then that was the end of the damn episode. And I said, oh,
maybe all of them better know they wasn't miserable though. They was like, who miserable? Ain't nobody miserable.
I feel free. Don't you feel free? I feel liberated.
Okay.
They was on her and Jacqueline dumbasses.
Rightfully. Again, Jacqueline, fight for your damn self, girl. Quit going out here fighting for Father Time, child. You going out here opening your mouth, and they finna cut your ass out right along with her. And I don't blame her.
Yes. And she should get cussed out every time, because every time she got something to say, every time. And it's like, Mia don't be having your back like that.
Mia this and Mia that. Girl, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere and stop cabling for Mia ass.
You guys don't know. You guys, she's going through a lot. You guys, she's gotta stop. You guys, she ate me out in the back of the school bus. Like, girl, shut up.
Now, I will say, I do
like... Did y'all see T-Face?
What?
He was like,
my God.
You made him clutch his pearls, Sakina.
Yeah, my God. Like,
but I do like that they're letting Stacey play producer. When she was like, so, okay, I read about your court case. Well, Mia was having a hard time earlier. I see you, Stacey.
I will give Stacey that. Like, see, I like Stacey. Ain't no shame of Stacey to get her shit together when it comes to her damn packing and traveling, be clear. But other than that, I like Stacey. I like that Stacey did that. I caught that too, Stace. That's how you do that. That's how you secure your spot. That's how you.
I hated her new confessional look, by the way.
Who, Stacey's?
Yes, hated it.
Why? Which one?
That black sequin shit.
You know?
That black rhinestones. Oh my gosh, so ugly. So ugly. I hated it. But yeah, she's definitely sparking up the conversations.
Yeah.
Why? I hate the rhinestones. It's too bejeweled, bedazzled. Hideous. But yeah.
Stacey about to get real messy though, because Stacey gonna be the one to drop that dime about what Karen said about Wendy. Oh goodness, Stacey.
Yeah.
Child, I'm here for it though, Stacey. You better work, bitch. I'm down.
But that wasn't in the preview.
I can't wait for that part. I want to see how Wendy handle Karen.
I want to see how we got there, because I do believe Karen has said that at some point Stacey kind of like turns on her, but I want to see how we got there.
I mean, did she turn on her or did she tell the truth?
We're gonna have to wait and see.
She did tell Mia to stick to that to get to get back to her brunette. She did. Stacey be low key dogging the girls, and her confessionals are everything. I'm sorry, her confessionals are hilarious to me.
Oh wait, I will say I hollered with not Stacey, when Jacqueline was like, "Oh, but we're not driving anywhere, Karen." And Karen like, bitch.
Right. Okay.
I think it was funny. She actually had a goddamn point.
But
I'm gonna wait till I get on my channel. I am on my channel, but I'm gonna wait till I kick Really B ass out of here.
I want to know, why does she have such a hard on for Karen?
Who?
Jacqueline, like, do an impression. She had to go out of her way to do Karen. Every time something comes up, it's like
I think her feelings is hurt. Maybe that's what it is. And so she's just gonna take small little jabs at Karen. Maybe.
You know, Karen got mad at her after she came back and told the people she was drinking.
Right.
Karen was like, "Stop playing games with me."
Right.
Yes, Sabrea actually is from the original cast. Yes, she's from season 1.
Who?
Ashley. She asked is Ashley from the original cast. Yes, Ashley's from
season 1. Ashley came from season 1.
Yeah.
Well, damn. I think we had.
Because remember, she was the one that told everybody that Robin and Juan were broke. Remember?
It sure was.
Being messy as hell. Being messy as hell.
She said they ain't have no money in their bank account.
Right.
Being messy on that swing.
They were right. She was on that swing. Sure was. And remember that first season they went down to her beach house? Remember that? They went down to her and Michael's beach house.
Oh, Ashley, yes. And I was thinking about that earlier. That's so funny. And it was pissed off when Michael came to the house.
Right. Remember Michael showed up?
Yes.
Because I think they were at Rehoboth Beach. I think they went to Rehoboth Beach. I think that's what the beach house was.
And then they went, did they go to like a drag show or something like that? They came back and he was
something like that.
Or he popped up at the spot.
He popped up somewhere, child.
Yeah. They was looking like, ain't no man here. What the hell? It was like,
right. They were like, nobody else man is here. Why is he here? And Ashley was like, well, it's his house. Right. Oh, it was Bethany Beach. Okay, Bethany Beach. Thank you. Bethany Beach.
I mean, now listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. It is his house.
Well, I was gonna say.
I was just gonna say. But it's like, why would you want to come though?
Because it's his house.
Because it's my house.
I mean, that's just a man thing.
Yeah,
and I get that.
I agree.
That's just a man thing. Like, y'all in my shit. Yeah, I'm gonna come look and see what y'all doing and come monitor. And if everything is all copacetic, I'll chop out. Enjoy, ladies. But yeah, I'm finna come fucking.
But Ashley's there. She's also.
It don't matter. They look like they steal, so I'm on his side. No. I come around there and
I don't know about that part, but no. Okay. I'm just gonna still check. I'm still.
That's giving control, man. That's giving control. His wife is there. You don't have to come put your dick on the table.
Okay.
I mean, well, now him doing the thing is, I would have did it a lot different. I probably would have stayed in the kitchen while they was out. I'd have looked out the window a couple of times, like, okay. You know what I'm saying? And been on about my way type of ordeal. But I ain't even gonna lie, I definitely would have popped up.
No, you pop up when you and your niggas come
don't
down.
Pop up.
Yeah,
you have a problem if you pop up.
Do that on your with your friends. Like, don't try to.
Well, then, guess what?
When you take your trips to Vegas with Juan, you could do all the popping.
Yeah, you can do all that.
Airbnb is available 24/7.
That part.
Let me go ahead and book my beach house vacay or Airbnb. Hell.
Yeah. It's available 24/7. I'm just saying, if you have something at somebody's additional house, any property that they own, you have to expect at some point you may possibly see them. Not that you should see them, but that you may possibly see them. I don't know what his reasonings was for coming. I'm not saying
He's weird.
Well, that's true. But I know he didn't have good intentions on why he came, but I just didn't want to rule out the fact of that he came because I know a lot of people like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, again, it's just a man thing. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm not even going to dig a deeper ditch for myself. It just is one of those things.
That's all we get. That's all we got for these housewives. Sunny. It was a boring episode, but we stayed up here for an hour and 31 minutes. So
we did what we could do.
Dang, it's a longer than that.
We did what we could do. So I mean, do y'all want to go around the room and say what y'all got going on, or do y'all want to end it here and go to bed?
Didn't they ask questions real quick? Answering this question here. I thought I heard somebody say that Andy was on Twitter asking questions for the reunion.
I sent in.
Yeah, they haven't come to the reunion yet, not to my knowledge.
Okay.
You
so
sent
I
in
guess
questions.
it's coming up soon if they got the questions.
Oh yeah, it's coming up soon.
And
well, yeah, like Cash Trip, yeah.
Everybody in the comments, look me up on Twitter, ReggieRTeas. And go to that status about the questions and retweet and like my comment so it can make it to the show because I need that question to get there.
What question?
Why is Jassy so after Jacqueline when they in the same damn playing field?
Oh,
Jossie or whatever her name is. Worry about why your baby. Yeah, because I ain't been here. I got to say this real quick. Worry about why you don't know when that damn baby came and when he conceived it, and worry about what you got going on in your own damn relationship before you try to come for somebody else that's in the same damn spot as you, baby. You thirsty for a flute, and that's why yours got took, and that's why you thirsty now because you ain't got shit to sit. Keep going.
Who?
Well,
I just had to get that out there, but that was my question.
Des Hop said word on the street is that it's going to be filmed on the 9th, so that's later on this week. So.
Unapologetic Maverick, let's not be funny. I already specified which Twitter it was.
Are we?
Which pages?
All right, y'all. What you got going on? Anything new?
Nothing new. Next.
Anything you got anything coming up, Reggie?
Happy New Year, everybody. Hold on, let me pop up because I saw the comment. Happy New Year, everybody. I really don't have anything going on right now. Everything is pretty much just like on hold. Life be lifing. And that's pretty much it. But I'm in good space, like mentally. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm blessed. So, you know, just continue to keep me in your prayers, continue to show me love, and that's it. Thank you.
Yes. It's my turn.
Yeah.
So my Potomac review is up now. I uploaded it while we were on here. And I will get around to doing the Bell Collective review. I'll probably the part 2 for the reunion. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And I'll also do Married to Medicine at some point. You know, those two I've just been doing randomly when I feel like it because I just be wanting to give my commentary as I'm watching the show. But yeah, they'll be out at some point this week. So just, you know, set your notifications and look out for me.
So Married to Medicine will be tomorrow at some point during the day because you know I got another snow day. Hey. But you know, January there are a couple of new shows I will be reviewing. Young, Famous, and African, which comes on Netflix. It's in season 3. Yes. I love that show. That's going to be coming back at the end. I think that starts streaming at the end of the month. Wags, I will also be covering, which is going to be on Netflix. That's at the end of the month. And Traders, I'll be doing a panel for Traders. So y'all make sure y'all check that out as well. So that's the other than that, it's the same stuff I've been covering, child, but that's the new stuff, child.
As for me, it's the same thing as it always is, nothing new. Other than Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I am gonna review that. I'm not gonna let that fall by the wayside like I did Miami. That actually like is gonna be pretty decent. So I am gonna be adding that. I thought about Wags. I mean, don't put my name by the Bible, but you know, I will check it out, and if I like it enough, y'all might get some with that. Y'all know that other show I review Saturday nights at 9:15, including this one and Married to Medicine. So that's pretty much it for that, y'all.
Somebody said, did we get that much snow? Yeah, we got like 10 inches of snow. Hell yeah.
Not 10.
And it was still snowing. Like, I mean, it stopped now, but it started snowing again this evening. Then they talking about a blizzard this weekend. God damn.
It's allegedly supposed to snow here on Friday.
That's what they say.
That's what's coming our way. If it's and now when the snow comes up from the south, that's when we get in trouble. So if y'all are getting snow on Friday and it's supposed to come our way, baby, we might be in trouble this weekend.
Y'all can have all the snow. Y'all can have all of it. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah.
Ciao. Well, with that having been said, y'all be good, y'all be safe, y'all be blessed. And if y'all do got to deal with the snow and you got to be out there in it, just be careful, because I don't want to get no calls in the middle of the night about none of y'all pulling a Karen. All right, running in the poor defenses, aka stuffs and shit. I ain't got no time. So with that having been said, before Really Be go off on me, night.
You know I love you, boo.